Hey guys, well, welcome back to another episode of the Hunting Grounds. Kind of excited and sad to announce that we've only got maybe 2 semi-live episodes left of our how to grow your own hunting ground series that we've been doing all summer. I think we've put together almost 50 videos so far. I think that's kind of including some of the turkey hunts too, but we're fixing to transition into our semi-live hunts, and we're going to be doing hunt your own hunting ground series. Excited for that. But we're in the kill plot. You guys saw us make this kill plot a couple of weeks ago on an episode. It's doing phenomenal. It's really growing up nice and green. It's not had too much rain. We've had maybe an inch of rain total over the last month or so that we've had this food plot established here. So it's really doing well. We got rain predicted later this week, cooler temperatures. The more rain we get, the greener this is going to grow and the thicker it's going to grow up. But we're in here today. We got an advanced tree stand back behind us, quite a ways in the woods from last season when I was hunting this ridge for the big buck. But now that we've moved the kill plot down here, because we didn't have a kill plot to begin with, we established this one. We're actually going to be moving that tree stand down, putting a cameraman stand up on it, because we know this is going to be a hot spot. So we're going to be working on that. And then here after this, we're going to go through, check some of our trail cameras, show you guys how we've got some of them set up, and see if we have any new bucks coming in with these cooler temperatures and more frequent rain showers happening, and see if we got more bucks to chase this season. And Brian's making faces in the back. So we're going to cut and get to work. Hey guys, I'm up here in the tree now, sitting up here in the advanced tree stand. You can see it there. Best tree stand in the market right there. But for now, probably like a month since we've created this kill plot that you can actually see right down in there. About a month ago, you know, I decided, I was like, I'm gonna move my tree stand down there right off that kill plot and ambush these deer. Well, I climbed up into this advanced tree stand. I didn't even plan on this advanced tree stand to even be in here when I was designing that kill plot, but it's in a perfect location. I've got a great shooting lane already established back through here. It allows me to catch them on the side of this ridge coming in this way. Brian's creeping around back down there, but I've got a great shooting lane down the four-wheeler trail there. And honestly, if I just come in, knock down, I got this one little red oak right there. Knock that down. The farthest shot I'm going to have, even in that kill plot, is maybe 50 yards. But what this is going to allow me to do, the reason I'm going to keep this tree stand right here, put the cameraman set here, and not put a tree stand set down there on that food plot, is because this is going to allow those deer to come into this kill plot, and it is a small food plot. So once a deer's in there, if you're sitting right off of it, you can have little to no movement before you're going to get busted. And so what we're going to do is we're going to set off this food plot 30-35 yards, have great shooting lanes in there, intersect the deer this way. That way if the deer come in here, they get into that kill plot, they're just going to be able to browse and hang out and have those live decoys. Hopefully the buck will come in, or it is the buck, and it's going to give me that opportunity for a shot, and not just be boom, he's in there, now I've got to make something happen without hardly moving at all. So this is exciting. It's a bad deal when I get in a tree stand like this, because I don't want to get out and it's not season yet. We're going to get another tree stand put on back here on the back. We are about 21 foot up this tree right now. Clear a couple of these limbs, and we'll show you what the view is going to look like after this. It's going to be perfect. I couldn't ask for anything better. So when you are doing this early season stuff, just when you're a hunter in general, be ready to adapt and change to anything. Don't just have your mindset and just do that. Get in there, do your homework beforehand like we were doing here. I can promise this is going to pay off a lot more than putting a tree stand directly on that kill plot. Here you go. I wanted to show you guys our setup here from the top view because we have the wide angle lens and Brian is way down there. He looks like a little guy. So we've got the nice advanced stand here. Back in on the back side for a cameraman stand, we've got another one back there. We got our lifeline always hooked up from the ground all the way up and all the way back down till we're back on the ground. So we got to clear some shooting lanes and then we'll be done. Alright, so I just pulled up that spy point from this hillside. On my property, most of my hillsides are all sanctuary areas. They're just so steep that I don't hunt them. I've got an area down here that's just a bunch of intersection of trails. Tons of bucks last year were just scooting this hillside and coming up in the food plot, so I put the trail camera. Boy, those cicadas are loud. They're giving me a breather. Put it down the hill where 3 trails intersected together. And we'll see what we got on that camera. Pretty interested to see if any bucks have been skirting and avoiding these cameras on top of the hill. Wow. Love my solar camera. The reason I set this up, I moved it. It's on the back side of this persimmon patch. Right here, I have the mother of all oak trees that is just completely loaded. The branches are all drooping almost down to the ground. They've been dropping early because of winds and everything else, and the turkeys and deer have a lot of sign underneath them. I'm interested to see what that has to say, what's been coming through here lately. Oh gosh. Oh. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode. I'm sitting here in my trophy room. We're starting to get the house together. Can't tell you guys how thankful I am for all you guys' interaction. Every video that we put on YouTube right now, you guys are commenting on and liking, and if you notice, I reply to most of those comments on there, every single one that I can. That just means the world to us as we're taking the time to produce these episodes, because it does take time out of our daily lives and we still work full-time jobs. So, but that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode. Remember, in 2 weeks, we have our live hunts that are going to be coming to you, so be sure to subscribe. And until next time, go your way, get a youth or a new hunter involved in the outdoors, and as always, have a better than average day.
Yep.
Got bugs everywhere, and I think I got one in my eye. You know what bird that is? I can tell you. It's called a white-breasted nuthatch. Right.
I can't tell you that.
Okay, ready?
Yep.